What's up, chat? Well, want to be. I have started. See how the games go tonight.
Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer. Enemy soldier incoming.
Switching that.
Hostile, smoke free, bombardment incoming. Stand by for contact.
for
You're
business.
redeploying.
Watch out!
Gas is inbound.
I'm under fire! Loading fresh mag!
Loadout drops on the way.
What fucking gun's that? That gun sucks.
Back on the
You're
field!
getting another chance. Weapons free. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Final mag! Reloading!
Enemy dropping into the AO. You made the top 25. Well done.
Switching mags!
Gas is closing in.
Dang it.
Redeployed and ready for business.
Go get your revenge. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No, I don't have my. I don't have a PlayStation 5.
Watch out! Reloading!
Extraction prices have been reduced.
I'm under fire.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV is online.
Loading fresh mag.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six. Gas is moving.
What?
Back on the field.
Stand by for redeployment. Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Loop closed.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile subjects.
Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. Proceed. Strike rates have been restocked. Load up. Less than 25 was still standing. The enemy took that one.
I'm not playing for it. Beard too has 10K on Twitch right now.
Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. More points you earn, the faster that clock ticks. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Seriously? Really? Okay, yeah, you're getting reported for playing like a fat wussy.
Redeployed and ready for
Station.
business.
Go get after it.
Uh,
Reloading.
oh, these new gen players, boy, I swear.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Back on the
Time
field.
for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Napalm strike standing by.
You're losing
Thermal
ground.
authorizing
Moving.
napalms. Switching mags.
Raider approaching LAR. Raining fire. Raider in Winchester.
I can't get your bike, boy.
Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch your time.
One more mag.
Whoa!
Redeployed
Get
and
ready.
ready for
You're
business.
redeploying.
They got me.
Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. More points you earn, the faster that clock ticks. Enemy dropping into
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
I'm under fire.
Dude! I can't catch a flipping bike.
Back on the
You're
field.
getting another chance. Weapons free.
Dead, seriously, bro.
Redeployed and ready for business.
Go get your revenge.
Napalm strike ready for delivery.
What, dude?
Defeat's only a mindset.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer.
Break time's over. Hostile assault pack. Reloading.
Got gas moving in.
Loading fresh mag.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Switching mags.
Watch out. 25 remain. Solid work so far. You're losing ground. Moving.
Loading
Buy station prices are adjusted.
Could buy this sniper. Yeah.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Reloading.
Get ready. The resurgence window is about to close.
They got me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Switching mags.
An enemy squad is hunting you.
No way.
Inbound. Contract is compromised. Stand down.
Back on the field.
Stand by for redeployment. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy dropping into the AO.
I'm under fire.
Well,
Redeployed and ready
on
for
station.
business.
Go get after it. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Gas is moving. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. Nine there. Keep the pressure on.
Loading fresh mag.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
I'm under fire.
Four
Hostile
remaining.
EMP grenade.
You've got gas moving in.
Switching mags. Reloading.
Dude, come
Only
on.
5 remain. We're close. We lost that one, but we'll get W next. Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch your side.
Too close. Out of the picture. Watch out. Loading fresh mag. Final mag.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Seriously, bro?
Back on the
Time
field.
for vengeance. You're redeploying.
I'm under fire.
Gas is moving.
What was that?
Redeployed and ready
Returning
for
you to the
business.
front. Earn this. Enemy soldier incoming. Loadout drop headed your way.
Back on the
You're
field.
getting another chance. Weapons free. Only 25 remain.
Man, get man. I'll be right back, chat. We're back, chat. Get my reaction, buddy. Let's see. Dang it, I forgot to switch the gun. Load it.
Survive the countdown to earn redeployment. Secure kills to speed up the timer. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm under fire!
Dude, why?
Redeployed and ready
Turning
for
you to the
business.
front. Earn this.
So annoying. Dude. Dude, what's with the freaking trashy guns?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Reloading.
A little bit of diesel, boy.
Go get after it.
Switching mags.
You've got gas moving in.
Napalm strike standing by.
Enemies are dropping into the
Reloading.
area. Watch the skies.
Decoy spotted. Loading fresh mag.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
TACOM requesting napalm strike on my mark.
Raider inbound at the speed of heat. Arc vector is burning. Raider out.
Right, man.
Redeployed and ready for business.
Go get your revenge.
I'm under fire.
What? Seriously?
Back on the
Get
field.
ready. You're redeploying.
Watch out.
Gas is closing in. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Lobbing flashbang. Reloading.
station prices have been reduced.
Break time's over.
Enemy UAV is online.
Don't make me say it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yep. Seriously?
Resurgence is about to end. Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. More points you earn.
Dude,
Valiant effort. Keep
you're
your head up
so
and return to base
weird.
at 3.
Here, brand new Bigfoot footage that's shocking the world.
I'll watch these.
Today we take a look at new Bigfoot footage and sightings coming from Canada, Colorado, and many other places with very convincing evidence. From HD Sasquatch trail camera videos to Bigfoot hunting clips and so much more. Also stay tuned for the full story I just found on these Bigfoot photos you guys loved, and stay tuned for a crazy nature clip at the end of this video. So grab your I Found Bigfoot coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we dive into the best new and clear Bigfoot footage. Now this could actually be the clearest video of Bigfoot of all time. The video has also been AI tested many times and many different softwares said that it's not AI. The video was just released to the public and now Bigfoot experts are picking it up and analyzing it. And it was just highlighted on June 22nd, 2026 by Bigfoot researcher Todd Standing. Check out the footage.
Oh my god, Bigfoot.
Yeah, I don't think that's AI.
Oh my god, that is...
The HD footage shows a Bigfoot-like creature hiding behind trees and branches. Its eyes look human, too human to be a primate. It looks slightly gorilla-like, but not at the same time, like some kind of hominid creature. Also, it was taken somewhere in the US, which proves it was not any kind of ape or anything, because they don't live anywhere here. And experts point out its facial features and how they perfectly resemble recurring witness reports. It has the very large nose, the strong brow ridge, tough thick skin, the dark complexion, the dense yet wiry hair on its head. It pretty much checks all the Bigfoot boxes. But in the clip it stares right at the hiker, intimidating him, and then it quickly retreats back into the forest. Take a listen to what Bigfoot expert Todd Standing has to say.
Today we're going through some very impressive new footage. Can't be argued, this is absolutely not AI. I double checked it, triple checked it.
Now even though it passed AI tests and it's some of the clearest potential footage ever, Standing isn't too sold. He speculates the video could just be a very well done costume with special effects makeup.
Yeah,
Which
it's a
could be the case, but this
possibility.
would take lots of time, effort, and money. Would it really be worth it to hoax something like this? Most who watch the video believe it's the real deal though, and the man who took the video claims he was just out there hiking this day in this very remote section of forest, when all of a sudden he saw whatever this thing was, slightly moving through some trees trying to hide. And he says his footage, along with the tremendous fear he felt in that moment, was all too real. A terrifying, real experience that gave us this amazing new footage. Some of the clearest potential footage of all time. Let's take a look at a realistic Bigfoot video filmed earlier this year. The caption reads, "A family out walking captured footage of a Bigfoot in La Palmita, Spain, January 30th, 2026. So this one wasn't taken in North America this time. It was taken all the way across the world. Check it out.
Había algo esperándolos.
It was just like any other day. They went out to walk their chihuahua on the forest trails near their home. But this time, just on the other side of the trees, something was lurking, waiting for them. The gigantic Sasquatch-style creature moves out from the tree slightly to get a look at the family. They stop in their tracks, and their dog barks. Now that's a brave chihuahua.
Huh.
But right after this, they shut the camera off and left, not getting their full walk-in today. But it's crazy how well this one blends into its surroundings. If it wouldn't have moved and made itself known, it likely could have passed as a large fallen tree or something from a distance. One of Spain's closest equivalents to Bigfoot is the Basahan, a legendary lord of the forest from the Basque region in northern Spain. According to folklore, the Basahan is a massive human-like creature covered from head to toe in long shaggy hair. Some stories describe him as standing well over 7 feet tall, with incredible strength and large feet that have unusual tracks in the mud. Unlike many modern Bigfoot reports though, this one is usually portrayed as more of a guardian than a monster. So could this new video here be the Basahan? Many, including the family, believe so, but do you? Moving back to the North America area for this one, this crazy footage comes from British Columbia, Canada. It was posted on May 20th, 2026. The shaky but pretty clear video was taken in one of the dense forests there. It appears to show a juvenile Bigfoot-like creature making its way through the undergrowth. The slowed and zoomed version gives us a closer look. It's a dark reddish-brownish color. The brief moment it passes through the sunlight shining through, that's when we see its true color. But it does indeed look smaller than a typical Sasquatch, but it still seems to be Bigfoot shaped, slightly hunched with a domed head and covered in hair. Freezing it on the sunlight shot, this is when we can really tell it's not human. It's too dark, and the hair on its body appears real, attached to its frame. But obviously the video is a little shaky and taken from a distance, so we can't tell for certain what it is. But as you may know, British Columbia has long been considered one of the most famous places in the world for stories about giant ape-like creatures that roam the wilderness. With its endless forests, towering mountains, and vast stretches of land that remain largely untouched, it's easy to see why tales of mysterious beings like Bigfoot have survived for generations. And I think it's cool that sightings of these juveniles or youngs have been increasing recently. That might show us that these creatures are reproducing and that their population is growing rapidly, quicker than ever. Maybe that's why so much more evidence is coming out of them nowadays. That, along with the increase in technology, allowing us to get better videographic and photographic evidence just like this one. The following is a new mysterious Bigfoot capture. It was highlighted on Instagram on May 4th of this year. All we really have with this one is the clear photo. No story, no details, nothing pretty much. But the picture itself speaks volumes. It was taken in an area of thick forest. Not many leaves on the trees, but the trees are abundant. And within the trees we see a pitch black humanoid silhouette. A dark, hunched and bulky Sasquatch looking figure. It's crouched way down, likely trying to hide from the explorer. We can tell whatever it is, it's thick and muscular, even through its dense fur. And it has the textbook domed head of a Bigfoot. Could this somehow be some kind of primate like a gorilla or something? Drawing conclusions based on the trees and overall look of the woods, it seems to be captured somewhere in North America. If this is the case, then it would almost be impossible to be a gorilla. Like a lot of these, I wish we had more with this one. More images, more details, and maybe even videographic evidence too. But it's been shared around a lot lately, so I figured I'd show you guys regardless. The photo itself is really cool and compelling. We just don't know a lot, sadly. But a lot of people are seeming to like this one, but do you? Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. Here is a close-up piece of Bigfoot footage coming in from Park County, Colorado. The encounter took place near the town of Alma, the town with one of the highest elevations in North America. It measures in at around 10,578 feet above sea level. Well, in and around this city, there are lots of remote forests and wilderness areas, and this video was taken somewhere within one. I also want to point out that this video was highlighted in 2023 but likely posted way earlier. This means it can't be AI because it wasn't around like it is today. But anyways, the dark, Bigfoot-like creature slowly walks towards a stream. It bends down and reaches into the water, seemingly looking for something. It splashes around and then slowly raises up, and this is where the video cuts off. It seems the creature didn't realize the witness was there, and then might have spotted him there at the end. We also don't know what happened next, if the creature tried to attack the witness or if it simply retreated back into the woods, but it's some chilling footage to say the least. The way the creature walks and behaves, it doesn't seem like a person in a costume. It looks pretty legit from what we can see. Located in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, Park County, Colorado is often considered one of the state's most well-known regions for alleged Bigfoot encounters. Stories from the area have been shared for decades by hikers, campers, hunters, ranchers, and people exploring backcountry roads. The creature is usually described as standing between 7 and 8 feet tall, with broad shoulders, long arms, and a body covered in dark brown or black hair.
Oh, excuse me, Chad.
Some encounters happen in broad daylight, while others occur around dawn or after sunset when visibility is lower. So is this another sighting to add to Park County's long catalog? It certainly seems like one of the more legitimate ones. Alright, you guys seem to love the segment I did on the found photos of Bigfoot, of the older guy standing with the Bigfoot and holding the baby one. Well, I finally have some updates for you guys. I did lots of digging to try to find some good evidence for you guys because this one was super mysterious. And you guys asked questions like who took the photos and what's the full story here. And today I'm going to do my best to answer them. And not only do I have more information, but I have enhanced versions of the photos as well, making them way more clear. Likely what they would have looked like in real life. So as I was researching, I came across a post claiming to finally have the backstory of the intriguing images. Here's the story. According to an unofficial report in 1972, a Washington state man reportedly found during a storm a baby unidentified creature injured by the landslide. The sounds he was making didn't sound like they were coming from any animal, they sounded like they were coming from a child. For almost 20 years, the being would have been raised in secret, far from civilization. Then federal agents eventually caught wind of the situation and tried to find him and began showing up in his area. And this is pretty much all we know. So it seems after all, the photos weren't of two separate creatures, a mother and a baby. This was actually the same creature, just 20 years apart. That's why the man also looks different in the second photo, because he was 20 years older. So pretty much it's believed this man found this creature and dedicated his life to raising it on his own and tried his best to keep it a secret.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But he still, of course, took photos with it to document his journey. But the photos were never supposed to come out. But as to who took the photos for him, we still don't know. It could have been someone very close to him who knew about the project, or at least someone he trusted a lot. Regardless, I'm just happy I actually found more details about this one. Now do with this information as you will. And of course, if I find out anything else, I will keep you all updated. Now here is some super interesting and unique Bigfoot evidence. Somewhere deep in the wilderness of South Africa lies a chilling piece of evidence. A large footprint embedded in the side of a cave or mountain. Take a look.
So this is about the height of an average man would have to
foot?
take. So if I was standing with my height, I would probably just go under his foot.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would probably just go under the foot.
And
Because
he's
this is
crushing.
and this is a woman's foot.
Which means a man's foot is
It could have been bigger than
bigger.
what?
Yeah.
On May 20th, 2026, a TikTok account by the name of Sacred Expeditions uploaded a video from their trip. They state, quote, "The giant footprint. Some stories survive because nobody can fully explain them. Nkulu takes us deeper in the mystery behind this enormous footprint," end quote. So Nkulu was essentially their tour guide, and he showed them this strange piece of evidence. The print itself is pretty much the same height as him. It's unfathomable. They claim nobody knows how this print got there and that it's not man-made. Now, South Africa has a rich tradition of oral history, and among its many legends are stories of enormous human-like beings said to have lived in the region long ago. These tales vary between cultures and communities, but many describe giants as powerful figures that inhabited the landscape long ago. One of the best-known legendary giant figures connected to southern Africa is Mondoro. Another fascinating legend comes from the San or Bushmen, who are among the oldest indigenous peoples in southern Africa. Some of their stories describe powerful beings that were much larger than ordinary humans and lived during a distant age when animals and people interacted in extraordinary ways. If these creatures did indeed roam back in the day, that could explain what Bigfoots actually are. They could be a giant species of ancient humans that secretly survived, a population that survived and nobody knew, a species that has tried their best to remain hidden. And now let's take a look at one last puzzling video. Unlike the other videos, this one is very clear and we can easily see what's going on. That's because this was very recent, and we can see this Bigfoot is absolutely huge, proving that it's highly unlikely to be a person in costume. Definitely some very compelling footage. Let me know in the comments if you believe in Bigfoot. Today's wildlife clip might be scarier than the Bigfoot clips. It was taken back in 2017 in Florida. The caption reads, "This truly massive alligator was casually spotted walking across a path in Central Florida." The locals call it hunchback, and you'll see why.
Hey, buddy. That's a big boy.
This absolute dinosaur of an alligator slowly walks across the path. It emerges out of the brush seemingly out of nowhere. I mean, imagine not expecting anything and all of a sudden this beast just emerges from out of the bushes. It seriously would be an experience straight out of a horror movie.
Hungry Root is here, and I needed it because my fridge is super empty. I'm gonna open the box.
But anyways, the videographers and photographers watch in awe as the gator walks by. I hope one day I get to see a gator like this in the wild, but obviously not too close up. I would want to be at a safe distance like these guys. And growing up, I've always loved alligators and other animals that most people find scary. There's something so cool and mesmerizing about such a strong and respected animal. And I have seen a few alligators in the wild, just not super close up, and they've usually been in the water further away. But let me know what your favorite animal is in the comments though. Do you like the scary, badass types of animals like I do? Or do you like the more majestic animals or the cuter animals? I think all living creatures are fascinating in at least some way. But be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Alright, I think it's gonna
Chat, that's gonna be it for tonight. I hope you have a blessed night.